Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another video. We're looking at another SCP by the Volgun. This one is a bit of a shorter one. I believe it's only like 8 minutes, 7 minutes. So curious about it. It's SCP-2521 Object Class Keter, and the name is like fully redacted from it. So I'm so curious about it. I did not know if I should do this one because it's so short, but it is killing me on the inside. So if you don't know what an SCP is, I do have a link in the description for a SCP explained video that is also done by the Volgun here, as well as a link directly to his channel. He hasn't uploaded in a good while, it looks like. I hope he's okay. I hope he's just living his best life. And maybe someday come back and make more SCP videos because these are great. But yeah, no. For now, today, it's SCP-2521, redacted name, Object Class Keter. It's an uncontained SCP, apparently. And, yeah, I'm so curious. So curious. Let's get it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller.
Doesn't even have a name
and
here.
today
Or a
be
number.
a different kind of lecture. Anything you glean from it cannot be written down or discussed. Starting now.
Says who? Says you? I'm still
going to be
writing it
studying
down.
an SCP today. And so you understand the exact number I'm referring to, I'm going to send it in Morse code.
Is this like an SCP you cannot talk
Understand?
about?
Good. So, today, I'm going to tell you a story.
Ooh.
You can connect the dots for yourself.
Oh.
I can't tell you anything beyond this, so don't bother asking.
Okay.
You all ready? Okay.
Yes, please.
Also, I'm going to be using background music.
Background music.
All right.
For the ambiance.
Once upon a time, in the magical land of Foundariel, there was a little boy called Tiberius who lived in a castle. Tiberius was a bit of an outcast. He was very tall and didn't look like other little boys.
Oh boy.
His arms were huge and always seemed to be covered in sticky slime, and he could also magically walk through the walls of the castle.
That's
As a result
interesting.
of this, he mostly just hid away in his room and never wanted to come out. But there were some things that would pique his attention. You see, Tiberius was a very curious boy.
Okay, interesting. Looks like nothing can be written down about him, nothing can be saved about him, and you cannot directly talk about him. However, I'm assuming that means like encoded information about him is okay, as long as it's not fully direct.
Anytime
That's
anyone
interesting.
spoke or wrote about him, he would come and visit them, and sometimes invite them back to his room so they could find out more about him.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
But only the rulers of the land and the people on the 4th floor of the castle even knew about Tiberius.
Okay.
Nobody else was deemed important enough. So, time went on, and the king grew curious. In secret, the king ordered the people on the 4th floor to find out more about Tiberius. They gathered 2 domestic servants and sent them to the cellar and ordered them to perform simple tasks to find out more about their friend, Tiberius.
Oh boy.
The first servant, David, was given a piece of parchment and asked to write down what he saw on the wall next to him, which happened to be a drawing of Tiberius. Midway through writing, David heard something behind him. He turned around and was shocked to see Tiberius standing right in front of him.
That's a D-class experiment.
Tiberius looked happy that someone was writing about him. So much so that he grabbed the piece of parchment, and as quick as he grabbed it, he disappeared, presumably right back to his room. David was scared, as he'd never seen anything quite like that before, and had to visit the castle apothecary to receive a memory-erasing potion.
And
Because of
sticks?
this task, the
Okay.
king knew that he couldn't let anyone else see this drawing, because not everyone would want Tiberius stealing their parchments. The
I'm assuming he doesn't, the SCP doesn't want any information about him getting out? And essentially just destroys anything that has any info about him, like direct information about him?
second servant, Damien, had a slightly different task than David.
Oh, he's
He
got to
was to look at the
vocalize
same
it?
picture,
Uh-huh.
but instead of writing down what he saw,
He's got to say what
he
he
was ordered
sees.
to talk about it out
Oh.
loud, just like before.
And then he got
Midway
taken.
through speaking, before Damien even got a chance to turn around, Tiberius magically appeared, grabbed Damien, and with a giggle and a smile, vanished, taking Damien with him, presumably back to his room.
I'm assuming that's not
After
a
this
good giggle
task,
and smile.
It is rumored that Damien went to live with Tiberius because no one ever saw him again. This was the last test that the king would ever ask
he's probably
anyone
dead.
to participate in, because the king loved his people and didn't want them all moving to Tiberius's room
Yeah,
and never coming
sure.
back.
This people. Holy shit.
In the end, it seemed like Tiberius was just lonely and wanted some friends. And after the king's tasks,
Probably not.
it seemed he had a friend. But now, the tasks had been completed.
Mm-hmm.
The king knew everything he needed to know.
Do they?
All the drawings and parchments describing Tiberius were hidden away in the castle library, and he was never mentioned in the kingdom of Thundariel ever again.
I'm curious about this picture, though. Direct information talking about him is a circle. An X is... what? Percentage charts? A sign? Question mark? So I'm assuming the circle means he appears when this happens. Oops. And he doesn't appear when this happens. I don't know what these all are supposed to be, but okay. Huh. Wonder what he actually does to the people he takes with him. Well, they're probably dead. That's for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
the story's over.
Thank you.
You now know what you're supposed to know. I'm gonna say this one more time. Do not talk about what you think you know, or write about it. Although, I suspect if you really understood this story, you won't.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening, and you are all dismissed.
That's why this one's so
Goodbye.
short. God damn.
Oh,
Okay.
by the way, you have homework.
Uh-oh.
I want to see some drawings next time you come in here.
Of what?
We just talked about, okay?
I'm sorry,
Thank you.
what? No, wait, no,
Okay,
what?
go away. I'm done.
Are drawings... oh, no, maybe drawings are okay.
I would like to give a special thank you to Desmond Haskins, Dustin Koski, Alan Setzer, Premier Rumanov, Tyver Ball, and Dr. Mortis. Thank you all so much for your support. It's greatly appreciated. If you would like a special thank you at the end of each of my videos, and some other cool stuff as well, visit patreon.com/TheVolgun. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, so... that's very interesting. No wonder it's an uncontained SCP. You can just walk through the walls. I wonder what it meant by having slimy stuff on its hands at all times. That's kind of, around here.
Once upon a Tiberius was a bit of an outcast, boys. His arms were huge
Yeah.
and always seemed to be covered in sticky slime. And
Wonder what that's about. Is it just so his victims can't get away or what? So talking or writing directly about said SCP is a no-no. Talking, writing Not sure about what this one's supposed to be. Writing in pencil or writing on computer. It's just gonna steal your computer. But I guess drawings are okay as long as it's hmm. Drawings and descriptions not fully directly about him, as in like story time esque here. Like the story is telling about is okay because it's not directly what do you say? It's not directly describing nor calling him out. It's just talking about a fairy tale character. This guy got off the easiest. So if you write about him, he's just going to take the paper that you've written about him on. So he literally does not want descriptions of him getting taken. It's kind of like the Shy Guy, except it's not just looking at his face, it's talking about him in general. And if you just have it written down, he takes the paper and not you unless you talk about him. But I guess drawings are okay, which is interesting. It's like the opposite of the Shy Guy, actually. Like you can look at him, you can draw him, but if you talk about him or describe him, is when he pops up and is like, nah. The Shy Guy drawings were okay. I don't remember if talking about him got him all riled up though. I don't think it did, right? I don't think it did. So yeah, they're kind of like polar opposites. You can look at him all you want, just don't talk about him. While the Shy Guy, you can talk about him all you want, just don't look at him. Just interesting. I wonder what he really does with his victims here, though. Because he's just taking this guy away. And does he just manifest? They were saying in the beginning he can walk through walls, but this seems more than just that. Like he knows you're talking about him, knows you're talking, describing him, and then he just manifests behind you and takes either you or whatever you've written down about him. That's interesting. I mean, I guess he could be using the walking through wall things to get behind you, but still, he's kind of just. How does he know? He's got that sixth sense about it, just like the Shy Guy. That's an interesting one, though. They're kind of like polar opposites of each other. I feel like they might get along. I don't know. Wonder what would happen if you start describing this guy to the Shy Guy while you're there with him, and he in this SCP sees the Shy Guy's face. What's gonna happen there? Because this guy's not gonna. I mean, the Shy Guy can't talk, right? He can't really talk. He roars apparently, but he can't talk, so he can't really describe him or write about him. But this guy sees his face, and then he goes into a rage. If he teleports away back to his home, would the Shy Guy be able to find him? Like literally have a D class start talking about him, have him appear, and have the D class before it's taken away. Just hold up a photo of the Shy Guy and hold it up to this SCP's face. That is, oh, that would be an experiment I want to see happen. And he just fucks off back to his house, wherever that may be, because he is an uncontained SCP apparently. Is the Shy Guy going to be able to find him? Like, if it's like he lives somewhere in between dimensions, could the Shy Guy pull a Super Boo and just like scream a hole through the dimensions and get into him? That is a question. Oh my god, that's somebody needs to like make a fan film of that. I would love to fucking watch that. But yeah, no. This one was a shorter SCP. I think it was only like 5 minutes long. You know, cutting out the whole Patreon part and the ending part here. I think it was only, yeah, it's about 6 minutes. It is a short SCP since it does not have any like description or anything because you can't. But I was just so curious about it. Oh, apparently pictures are. He looks pretty cool. It reminds me of the. Oh my god, there was a game that had like the front on Steam, the front page picture kind of looked like this. I don't remember what it was called though. But no, yeah. This is a very interesting SCP. I want to know what the Shy Guy would do if you showed this guy a picture of him. That is my question of the day. But yeah, no, it was. I'm glad I watched this. I was very curious. They told it through a story. It was either going to be this or the Cthulhu one. I'm kind of glad I went with this one. I guess the Cthulhu one will be next week. So till then, y'all, thanks for watching with me, and goodbye.